Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my brand new Let's Play of Mario Kart 7 for the Nintendo 3DS. Today I have a special guest with me.
Hey guys, it's Watching Me or Watch You. Doesn't matter what you call me. I'm the guest. I'm here. Welcome everybody.
Alright, so there's a particular reason why I brought him here, but anyway, this is Mario Kart 7. This is the, I guess as the title suggests, is the 7th Mario Kart title. I haven't counted how many Mario Kart games were out, but I assume it is, if it says 7. That's not counting like the...
I would think so.
That's not counting like the arcades that you see in the in the game centers of arcade areas, but
Oh, I love those things, but yeah, that doesn't count.
Yeah. All right. So Mario Kart 7. Oh man, I love this game. So we're gonna go ahead and the main project is gonna be on Grand Prix. I might show these other ones off like at some point in the future, but just not right away. The main focus will just be on the Grand Prix, just like what I did for my other previous Mario Kart LPs. As you can see right here, I have played through these levels here. I had to do some pretty extensive practicing in order to unlock all of the characters, all the levels, as well as some of the karts. Not every kart got unlocked on this file, but the main playthrough is going to be on 150cc because it's the fastest. You move the fastest on 150cc. You also move the fastest on mirror mode, but mirror mode has all the courses reversed, and I'm pretty sure you guys would not want to see the courses reversed right off the bat. So we're gonna play on 150cc.
Yeah.
All right. So here is the entire roster, as you can see.
No Waluigi, as you all can see. I was really disappointed about that when this game came out.
Oh yeah, no Waluigi. But yeah, so you have like half of these characters when you start off on this game, but you just simply complete the cups in order to unlock the characters, and then of course eventually you get the bonus character, which is your Mii. Hey, look, there's Mii right there.
Hey, it's Max.
Yeah, it's me.
How's it going?
I'm gonna play as Yoshi because Yoshi's my best character. It doesn't really matter which character you play as because of this game's kart customization. But I'm gonna play as Yoshi because Yoshi always wins.
Yeah, Yoshi. I can agree. Yoshi is quite a nice character.
Yeah. So returning from other Mario Kart games, we have the kart customization. So as you can see, we have like all these different body parts for the karts, as well as different wheels and a type of gliders. Gliding is I believe is a new thing in this game. And gliding doesn't really do much. Some of these glidings affect your stats, but just barely. But as you can see, like different karts will have different stats. You just kind of have to pay attention to like which of these karts will work best for you based on these stats. I personally like speed, acceleration, and handling. These three are some of the, in my opinion, really important stats. Because like speed is important so that you go fast. Acceleration is like how fast can you get to max speed, and the handling is how well can you control these karts. And same thing with the wheels too. Some wheels, like for example, this one right here, like this one's really great. It has great speed, but the handling isn't so good. So that's the trade-off right there. So I personally like the slim wheels because the slim wheels have a pretty nice balance between all three of these stats. I don't really pay attention to weight and off-road all that much because they're not like super important. And then
no, they really aren't.
Yeah, and then the different gliders here. You can have whichever glider that you want because they only affect the stats like very minor.
Yeah, mostly for looks.
Yeah.
Whichever one you want to be rocking on the back of your cart.
Yeah, I think I'll go with the Peach Parasol because why not?
Yeah, I think it looks very, very lovely looking. So.
Yeah. All right. So, just like Mario Kart DS, the 8 cups are back. We have the first 4 cups right here are what's known as Nitro Cups, which are unique to Mario Kart 7. And then we have the retro cups here on the bottom, which as you can see from next to the names, are throwbacks from previous Mario Kart games here. I believe the selection they made. Oh, there's actually a variety of selections that they made here compared to DS. So we have races from Mario Kart 64, Super Mario Kart, Mario Kart Advance, Wii, DS, and Double Dash. And we'll be showing off all 8 cups. And we're gonna be doing 1 cup per video. So hopefully this will be fun. Throughout the races, I'm most likely not gonna be speaking much because this game, there's a lot going on in this game, and it'll be really hard for me to talk about everything. So, which is why I brought Watcha here. You might see a different guest occasionally in other episodes, but Watcha will be here for the first episode at least. You might see him back again later on. Who knows? But yeah. With that being said, what was that?
I was just saying, yep.
Okay. So with that being said, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Alright.
I was born ready.
You were born ready. Alright, here we go.
Yeah.
Alright, so you get a little nice
so I
preview.
get to talk a little bit more.
Yeah, so you get a little nice preview on these levels here. As you can see, here's the Mushroom Cup, or here's Toad Circuit, the first level.
Oh my god, yeah, look at that. Look at that Toad. Gorgeous. Where's Blue Toad, though? I need to see Mega's bro.
Oh,
Let's
man.
Look, we'll try to spot him.
Hopefully
My favorite Toad.
Alright. So here's a nice little cool strat right off the beginning.
Oh my god, there he is! There he is! There's Mega's bro! Look at him. How's it going?
Oh, that was unlucky.
We'll see him again next lap. I'm gonna say hi to him every time we go by him. Yeah, so this is I mean, a lot goes on in Mario Kart, like Max was saying. So he might be pretty focused on these things. So I get to blab to you guys a little bit on throughout some of these races. This game added a lot more into it though. Like we were kind of talking about it. Well, of course, there's always all that nonsense that you get hit by people with some outlandish items. There he is. Hi, Megas bro. But in this game, they introduced new things like being able to swim underwater, which was not possible in the past games, and gliding, like Max was mentioning earlier. And the coin thing, I think, is new. I don't think that was in Mario Kart Wii.
I think it was in Super Mario Kart, wasn't it?
Was it? Okay, actually, it wasn't Super Mario Kart, but they didn't bring it back. They didn't bring it back until this game, I think, right? Unless I'm
pretty sure,
correctly.
Yeah.
That, like, I think determines if you have more coins, you'll go slightly faster. Is that true?
Yeah, and it caps at 10, as you can see. So you want to get 10 coins as fast as you can here. Okay, so on the bottom screen, somebody has a blue shell, so I'm actually going to sandbag here, so that way I can prevent myself from getting hit.
Oh, smart. Of course, everybody should know what the blue shell does, but it locks on to whoever's in first place.
Yeah. You want to talk about the items in this game a little bit?
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of cool items. So obviously we have the green shells, which Max has now. You can get triple of those and the red shells. Green shells cannot lock on to anybody, but you have to try to aim at characters while doing them. Red shells will lock on to people if you use them. Bananas just if you lay them down, people will fall on them and slip and get stunned for a minute. And mushrooms make you go faster, so on. I'll talk about more of them as we run into more of them, but those are some of the main items there.
Yeah. So you can go to the next race, or you can view a replay, which I'll show this off probably one time. But basically, this is what the replay looks like. You just get like a little nice summary of the race.
Oh yeah, it's kind of cool because they have this like little. The camera view is like way different. You get to see yourself from the front and like different things like that.
Yeah.
It's almost like you're watching a Lakitu filming you.
Yeah. So you see right here, I got pretty unlucky in the beginning.
Go!
I got pretty unlucky in the beginning because everybody was taking all the coins as well as the first set of items. Yeah, I believe these are like 30-second replays of the whole race.
Yeah, they like kind of cut around a little bit.
Yeah, so that was really unlucky there what Peach did to me.
Yeah, and like any Mario Kart game, like there's one point where you got like hit back into 5th and stuff like that. Like that, sometimes you'll just get hit with items one after another, like this right here. You just get completely, and then you have to try to catch back up. So there's a lot of luck in this game too sometimes with people hitting you with items and stuff like that. But
yeah. Which I think is really interesting because you know, anything can happen. Like, you know, in these, like, you know, when you're, especially like in like competitive Mario Kart games.
Well, that's what makes Mario Kart Mario Kart. I mean, that's what I think everybody likes about it is the chaos that comes from it. I mean,
yeah. It's too bad that they didn't bring back Baby Park. So that's alright that I sandbagged.
Oh yeah, not Baby Park, but they do bring that in the next game.
Yeah, that's true. And that's DLC.
And there we have it. He's about to win the race. And there's the gliding feature. I mean, you saw that several times, but it happens mostly when you go off those blue ramps. It's got the like blue line on it, then you'll start flying. And if you time it just right, you'll do a little boost at the end of the too.
Yeah, and those are what's called tricks. So like when you jump as you're going off a ledge, then you do like a trick, and then it gives you just a minor speed boost. So it's all these like little things that just add up whenever. Oh, how do I skip this?
Oh.
What?
So,
what did I do?
Oh, you clicked restart. You should be able to just back out of the replay. You just clicked restart the replay.
Oh, okay.
So it's gonna make you watch the replay again.
Okay.
Yeah, just like if you click pause, you should be able to leave this replay.
Okay. Here we
go to the next race. There you go.
Okay.
We're just gonna watch it. That was so good. I think I'll watch it a second time.
Oh, whoops! I probably should have skipped that. Okay. From now on, I'm not gonna skip any of these cutscenes just so people can see this.
Yeah, that's all right. At least you'll see this now.
That's just a habit.
Yeah, and you start off based on your standings in the last race. You'll start off based on where you finish. So since Max got first, he got to finish off, start in the first spot in the race there. Those little logs you can also do a little boost on, just like we were talking about there. Alright, so some more of the items you can get. There's obviously superstars. Well, there's the mushrooms I was talking about. They just boost your speed. But superstars make you invincible and faster, so you can just hit people and go through them. There's bloopers that you can make ink go on everybody's screen. There's bombs that you can use to throw at people and they'll blow up, or leave them behind you and they'll blow up on people. And there's even the 7 now, which you can get all 7 special items at once in this game, which is unique to this game. For the first time they did something like that. Also the blue shell, which we already mentioned, which you can hit people in the first place, which is very useful, but can also be deadly if you're in first place a lot. So as long as you have an item out, you can get more items. I don't know if I think they kind of did away with that in the next game in some cases, if you have it in your behind you, which is strange, but that's very useful because you can hold on to those. Like now Max gets to have 2 items. He has both his shells around him, and which can actually be protection too. Somebody throws a red shell at you, or a green shell or something. So it could be protecting.
It's very helpful because when you're in first place, your a CPU, CPUs in this game can have any item, which includes red shells. So when a red shell always homes in on you, and so having like a banana or a shell is always really helpful when you're in first place, because you can't get like powerful items in your first place.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, that's true. They base what items you get off of your standing, so people further back are more likely to get better items like red shells and things like that. And also, there was one item I didn't mention too, the lightning. When that happens, everybody shrinks and gets small, so you saw that happen in this race too. So far, Max is 2 for 2, winning first in both of these races, so that's good. Also, something I noticed too is that in these games they pick certain CPUs to do better throughout the races. So you're gonna like consistently see like Donkey Kong, who's in second. He's always gonna be around that range. He's driving. He just drives better than everybody else.
Yeah, it's called the rival system. Every character when you play as different characters have different rivals, which is really interesting for this game.
Oh, is that Yoshi's rival?
It can be Wiggler as well. And then some other rival, where they're very likely to keep up with you in the rankings.
Right. Yeah, and that's what you're seeing, like Donkey Kong, Peach, and Wiggler. There are usually in the top 3. Oh wow! So now Max is gonna have a lot of leeway to make up for but it's not actually that hard to do, so he should be able to do it.
It's still the beginning of the race, so there's still room to catch up. And I have a pretty fast kart, so it shouldn't be that hard.
Yeah, there's also drifting like every Mario Kart game. Along with your kart handling, you can drift around corners to save time, so you don't have to steer and stuff like that, as you've been seeing Max do. And if you do that enough, you'll get a little boost from it when your wheels turn blue. Also, when you turn into lightning, people who are further back, they turn big again sooner than the people ahead of them. So that's something interesting. Also, something I wanted to say, I already mentioned Waluigi, but I really, like, when this game came out, I was super disappointed they didn't put Waluigi in this. I'd like to hear what you guys say about that. I'm sure Max would like to know as well if how everybody feels about that, because I hated that they left Waluigi out, because he's always been a, like, part of these games for a while now, and they decided to include, of all people, Queen Bee above Waluigi. Like, I just don't know why they didn't include Waluigi. Instead, they put, like, Queen Bee in there, and I don't even think she returns later. This is the only game she's ever been in, unless she was in Mario Kart Wii.
Oh my goodness.
I don't remember if she was in Mario Kart Wii or not, but still, Waluigi was a much more important character than her.
Oh my goodness!
Whoa, no!
Oh god. I don't think I'm getting first place in this race now.
Yeah, sometimes, as long as so the point system adds up across all the races, and if whoever has the most points at the end wins the Grand Prix. So Max can still win the Grand Prix. He just might not be able to get first in this particular race. We'll have to see if he can pass Peach here and at least get third place at the end of this race. He might even be able to, depending on what he gets. Oh, maybe not. But he's at least going to finish ahead of Peach.
I'm going to get third.
Yeah, not just barely, not a...
That was extremely unlucky at the end.
Yeah, that's what I was mentioning earlier. Like, sometimes you just get into that spot where you just get hit and you repeatedly get hit over and over again and just get screwed. But as you can see, Max is still in first place, though, so... Yeah. It's not really it doesn't really matter. You don't have to get first in every single one of these. You just have to win the Grand Prix to get most of the things you want to unlock, so... Guy Bazaar. And something else, too, is like the balloon battle in this game. I remember it not being very fun compared to Mario Kart DS and Wii's balloon battles. They like toned it, they like changed the whole way it works and everything like that. I loved the balloon battle in DS. I used to play it all the time with people on my school bus, actually. We would play a balloon battle and races on Mario Kart DS a lot. So the mobile Mario Kart games like this one have a soft spot in my heart for that reason. I mean, like, this is like everybody, a bunch of kids were playing, they bring their DSs and play on the bus. It was a real fun time. I mean, besides that, everybody knows, like, kids in middle school are pretty nasty to each other, but at that moment, everybody was real nice and played Mario Kart together, so.
Yeah, I remember those
fond memory. I think we've seen most of the items at this point. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you can check on the bottom screen to see items people have as well. So Max mentioned that earlier, how he noticed that they have a blue shell.
Yeah, I'll be.
And sometimes if you're in
showing out the
first,
bottom screen on video just so you guys can see that too.
Yeah, there's a lot. That's got the map down there where the characters are at, how many coins he's got, some different things like that. Here's the fire flower. I didn't mention this one, but you basically just fire You get a limited number of fireballs that you can fire at people, both forward and backwards. And there's a Tanuki leaf in this game too, which is new, I think.
Yeah, it's also new.
So that you just kind of like hit and it wags your Tanuki tail around at people nearby you.
Yeah, you can also like get bananas out of your way too if you're about to hit a banana.
Oh. Yeah, bananas are another useful item, and the bullet bill. I forgot to mention the bullet bill, but that's one that mostly people back in last place get. So if you get the bullet bill, it will like kind of propel you forward very far, and you'll hit anybody in your path will get knocked out and stunned. And there's also the gold mushroom, which you get like a bunch of presses to advance yourself like multiple times. So. Very cool items in this thing. I mean, that's what's really made the Mario Kart series of these items, throwing stuff at people. And we have yet to see if Max will get a 7. If he's in first, there's a lot less of a chance of getting the 7, but he might get it at some point in this series.
It's a very rare item, but it's so cool. You basically, I don't know if they explained it, but it's like we have you just have every item.
Yeah, you get every item, yeah, basically. And you can use it. Whichever one's in front of you is what will be used. And there's the Tanuki tail. He showed it off there for a second.
Yeah. Alright, so there we go. So that was a pretty... So aside from the third race, that was a pretty good Mushroom Cup.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
Taking that first place with the W.
So at the end of every...
338.
So at the end of every... at the end of the fourth race, you get this nice little ceremony, returning from the previous Mario Kart games. They showed
Third
the top
place,
three. They showed the top
second
3
place.
people.
And first place. Yoshi takes the W, as we know he does here on this channel. So.
And so you get these.
And you get a
stars.
beautiful trophy.
So you get these stars based on how well you do. If you want to get 3 stars, you gotta get like 40 points, which is first place for every race. There's no real benefit into doing it aside from like being able to unlock new things later on in the game, and so that's really all you got going for it. But
Yeah, and you get a nice trophy, which is cool. And then the trophy's appearance will change based on what place you get. If you get like third, second,
yeah, so
stuff like that.
Yeah, so there we go. So that's the Mushroom Cup, and so in the next part, we're going to go ahead and get started on the first of the retro courses on the Shell Cup. So thank you, Watcha, for hanging out with me. And we'll see you guys in the next part. Do you have any last things you want to say?
Justice for Waluigi.
Justice for Waluigi. Oh, man.
See you guys.